We are a parent-teacher association. We are the largest parent organization in the state of Utah. We have about 125,000 members, and we are a voice for children, and we look at all issues concerning children. So safety issues, health issues, involvement issues with parents, strengthening families, and how we can help them. And hopefully a great resource for parents and kids. I have 8 children of my own that have gone through the school system. And at our high school, our PTA became very involved in being drug-free to help kids become aware of the dangers of substance abuse and then how to get help if they were in the middle of that kind of a lifestyle. So a local PTA has a lot of flexibility to bring programs into their school, educational resources, assemblies to help kids understand really what substance abuse is and what it does to their brains and their lives. Parents, when their children are involved in substance abuse, or they themselves are involved in substance abuse, it becomes a heartbreaking situation in the home. We try to help parents understand the consequences of that and then help them through the situations when their children are involved. PTA partners with Utah Council for Crime Prevention in their Critical Issues Conference. For many years, as a local PTA parent, I would go to those conferences and learn a little bit about drug abuse and alcohol abuse and gangs. When it became apparent in my neighborhood that some of those things were happening, and I approached several other parents, they were in disbelief that that would happen. I was able to say, no, you don't understand. This is an issue for us here in my neighborhood. So because of my education process through PTA, I was able to put a coalition together in our neighborhood that could help combat what was happening with our own kids in our neighborhood. And it's been a long process to help the kids in my neighborhood. But it's been successful because of the awareness that was brought forth for parents, and then we can help each other through with our kids. The very best way to get involved is to go to your local school, talk to your principal. He can guide you to the president of the PTA or of the parent organization. And I guarantee you that if you're willing to say, I'd like to volunteer, we'd be glad to help you know how to volunteer and put you to work. We have so many avenues for parents to be involved. They can help on any committee that would help promote a passion of theirs. You know that PTA is passionate about arts, and we hope that that helps give kids self-esteem when they participate in the Reflections program, that then allows them to say no when they're approached with any kind of substance that would be harmful to them. Any amount of time you can give to children, your child, your neighbor's child, is so valuable. And whether it's 1 hour or 3 hours a year, that time is very valuable as you volunteer. And as you do so, it not only strengthens your community, but it strengthens our state as a whole. So please be involved. Don't back off. There's so much you can do in the very little time that you have left. And we can use any time that you have to help strengthen our children. I would say strengthen your family. Be a participator in your family. Have dinner together as a family. Talk about drugs, talk about alcohol, talk about tobacco, and the changes for ill that it can have in your family. And then I would say be an example of not having substance abuse in your own life, because children know that right off the bat.